decay and rot. I have trained well.
Wow.
No.
Wow. So now I have... Welcome back, failed abortions, to, as you can see, Diablo Eternal Collection. And my light is fucking up. Okay, that's good. I don't have it hooked up anymore. Too much shit. Too much shit. I need to get rid of stuff. Anybody up for getting anything for me? God, it's fucking bright. I had to take off my glasses because of the reflection. I'm fucking quiet, too. No, I don't want to watch the scenic thing again. Let me just... press a button, so that'll stop doing that damn thing. I had to sign in. Jesus, I was not ready to get recording. Okay. Alright, so now I'm charging my headphones. Okay, so last episode, we left off after we finished the first mission in Act 1. This is what our guy looks like now. He's a necromancer, so let's go ahead and get into it and fucking keep playing. Now we don't have to wait on me customizing my character or anything. Yay! But we do have to wait for me to put more juice in this. So, that's not gonna take long, and there we go. 1:30 fucking 5. Okay. Alright. Yeah, we've already heard you about Marco. Okay, we needed to go here.
Here, let me open the
Thanks,
gate.
Leah.
Adria was my mother, but I don't know much about her. She died when I was very young. I was raised by Uncle Deckard.
Did you know your father?
I'm told he was a great warrior who was lost
I'm
when
not gonna
Tristram
spoil
fell
it
to the
for you
demons.
guys, but I am gonna tell you that Leah's father is not what you expect.
Look, a hidden cellar. Follow me.
I could play this game all day.
Dark magic
I
lingers
really
here.
might.
People said she was a witch, but I never believed it.
I really need my glasses, but never mind about that then. Oh shit, I forgot I changed it to the skeleton dudes. Oh, that's fucking cool.
Here's the key, and my mother's journal. What I've seen of it is disturbing. I want to know more about her, but that can wait. We need to save Uncle Deckard first.
Leave that to me. You'd best stay and learn what you can.
Thank you.
Aiden came to me last night. I suspected what was lurking within his troubled heart. I consoled him as best I could. Regardless, wherever he's headed, hell will surely follow in his wake. The shadows close in on Tristram once again. But like Aiden, I'll be gone before they fall.
How did your mother die?
Well, the details are hazy, but I know that Adria was obsessed with chasing the arcane. She knew she could never raise a child. Uncle Deckard believes that the madness and horror of her life finally caught up with her.
I just want to be able to hear the audio. I don't know if this will work, but hopefully it will. Alright. The headphones I use for my voice, well, those are dead. Okay, this isn't working. Maybe because I didn't plug it. Yeah, not gonna work. Those will not fit in this remote I'm using. fucking undead. Great. Dope. Y'all guys can pick up everything in the background now. You can hear my buttons smashing now, too. Fucking great.
This soul is not yet at rest.
Can you just, like, kill the Risen Dead, please? Alright, there we go. Sorry I'm quiet, I'm just really not that much into a talkative mood. This time I'm gonna be cutting out all the tedious shit. I'm like exploring this goddamn cathedral. Shit's tedious as fuck.
Ah, Tristram Cathedral.
But I'm gonna be cutting that out because that's tedious as fuck.
I have long waited for this knowledge.
Let's kill some Risen Dead before we see our ruin, before we see the shit that we unlock. Okay. Occasionally stun enemies, that's nice. Nice, cute. I don't know what the fuck that is, to be honest. Alright. I'm gonna be cutting all of this out. Unless I, you know, find something that's of recording value. So...
My name is Latdanon, and I'm cursed. Once the captain of King Leoric's army, I left only to honor my land and my king. No man has a greater love for his king than I had for mine, even as I drove my blade through his dark and corrupted heart.
Also, I apologize about the last recording being super fucking loud. Alright, here's something. Gotta kill all these Risen Dead first. There's the first shrine there, and you can see the yellow marker on the map. Cursed chest, okay. Alrighty. Back. But I'm on a timer, so I'll do this fast. With these skeletal things, I think
This world can abide you no longer. My essence is too low.
Sweet.
I have trained well.
Let's see what kind of loot we get here. Ooh. Pants, boots, gloves, and the armor's better. New skill. I don't really care about the piercing projectile. I kind of like my skeletal mages. Okie doke. More ed. Alright, so we're coming up to the place where we need to be. You can see the highlighted part on the map. The cathedral looks a bit different as well, but it's not that much different. Just a few tedious things here and there. Other than that, it's pretty much the same.
Foul minions, stay back! Back! May this ledge hold. The Skeleton King?
The power of the fallen star awakened me, and soon all will suffer as I have suffered. Gods, bring me his bones!
I'll say that until the end of time. Alright, now we gotta save King.
Deckard Cain!
Help! Help!
I love these skeleton movies. Just put that helmet.
Oh, thank you. But why did you risk yourself for me?
I believe we can aid each other. Your niece told me you were here.
Oh, it is wonderful to hear that Leah is well. I feared the worst. I learned of this secret passage through old maps I found. We must discuss the fallen star. Follow me to
I'm
Tristram.
gonna go ahead and go. We'll be back there.
I have found Leah's uncle, Deckard Cain. He was pursued by a creature called the Skeleton King, who blocks the path to the fallen star.
Alright, anything unlocked on the banner? Nope.
Uncle, you're alive!
Thanks to you and your friend here.
Friend? I am not often called that. But I wish to know more about the fallen star.
The prophecy of the end days surely points to it as a sign that the end has begun.
Please, Uncle, not more of your stories. All that matters now is that you're back.
My insight
Right.
grows.
Reflect the light with my hair. Oh, that's disgusting. But I'm gonna equip it. That is awesome. I just got an achievement. Alright, before we go on to the quest, let's listen to the rest of Leah's dialogue.
I've spent most of my life traveling from place to place with Uncle Deckard, while he did his crazy research.
It seems reasonable enough to me.
He's convinced that the forces of hell will invade our world and bring about the end times. All these years, he's still searching for a way to stop this apocalypse.
What did you learn of Adria?
She wasn't from Tristram originally. She came here during the Troubles. She was in search of something, and I'm not sure what. She reminds me of Uncle Deckard, obsessed with the war
Yeah, that was
between
that.
angels and demons.
The Skeleton King was once our beloved lord, Leoric. He was driven mad by Diablo's evil. He lost both of his sons and his very soul before he was finally defeated. Now it seems he's risen to plague this land once again.
I will find a way to lay him to rest.
The key to defeating him lies in his old crown. Seek out our blacksmith, Hadrig.
All right, let's
He
listen.
knows of its whereabouts. Leah, you should not dismiss the signs so lightly. Do you not believe the evidence of your own eyes?
Horrors have visited Tristram before, and it endured.
But what of the texts? The Zakharum tomes warn of a falling star. The Herodric scroll spoke of the dead rising and the Lord of Lies. The prophecy of the end days says that at the end of all things, the first sign shall appear in the heavens.
Yes, you've been telling me about the text since I was 8 years old,
Alright.
Uncle.
The rest
I
of
just don't
Kane's
think we should
audio.
read too much into
This
them.
is pretty much just a few here and there things, and then just audio. This video, anyway.
I am the last of the Herodrim. I couldn't always claim this. In fact, if I had turned to the Herodric teachings sooner, Diablo could have been stopped before his reign of terror began.
That seems unlikely.
When the first signs appeared, I did nothing. I had shrugged the old tales off like they were so much fantasy. And Tristram, no, the world has paid dearly for my arrogance. I have tried to make up for my failings. Leah and I have spent her lifetime scouring the world, collecting pieces of the prophecy of the end days. If I can decipher it, we will have the key to
More audio.
defeating
And then we're
the
gonna collect
Lords
this
of
book
Hell.
back there, because I've never noticed that book before.
You and Leah depend on each other.
I do not know what my life would have been like had I not raised her. Oh, it must have been difficult for Leah, following an old man on a mad search for the secrets to defeating the lords of the burning hells. But though she has seen her share of mysterious things, she is still unsure of my quest. I can understand. She has never seen anything like Diablo and his brothers. The prophecy of the end days is contained within the Herodric tomes I inherited from my ancestor, Jared Kane. It is a warning to those who could interpret it regarding Hell's ultimate invasion of our world, written by many different people throughout history, in many different lands. All known versions of the prophecy are incomplete. I have spent a good part of the past 20 years trying to complete it. I am certain it holds the answers to defeating the Lords of Hell.
What happened to Tristram's king?
Leoric resisted Diablo's attempts to possess him, but the effort left him weak and confused. When his son Albrecht was kidnapped to be a vessel for Diablo, it destroyed any sanity Leoric had left.
And so he became the Skeleton King.
He commanded an army of the dead deep within the cathedral, finally serving the Lord of Terror he had resisted while alive. Many adventurers tried and failed to slay the Skeleton King. It was left to Leoric's eldest son, Aiden, to finally kill the monster his father had become.
You don't have any unidentified items? What? Ooh, I didn't even know that ring was in there. I should really go through my stash more. I guess that's a free ring. Sweet. There's a new banner pattern. And here's this. Alright, I'm gonna do that one. What's this banner pattern we unlocked? Oh, the lightning thing. I ain't worried about that. Wait, I want to go into Kane's house, because there's books that we can get. My camera stopped. There's books that we can get. They're usually right here, but... oh no, they're up there. But we won't be able to get them later, so we want to get them now.
We have come at last to Tristram's old cathedral. This is where Diablo, Lord of Terror, first corrupted mankind. This is where I may finally find the answers I seek. Leah worries after my safety, but I believe information vital to defeating the last lords of the burning hells can be found here.
New banner pattern unlocked. Oh, I didn't know we already have Miriam unlocked.
What? She was out to
Alright, well, time to listen to more audio.
What is driving that woman?
Sheldon, how sweet to ask. My people, the Vetchen, are nomads, always traveling, looking for the land we might settle. All of us have the sight, but few have it as strong as myself. You know, men have always pursued me for my visions. Well, for things other than my visions. But everyone wants to know what.
By the way,
future
if y'all guys
holds.
remember my friend Clefairy,
My duty
Miriam
is my
reminds
future.
well, Clefairy.
So serious.
Miriam
Just
reminds
because
me
you're
so much
fated
of
to save the
Clefairy in real
world
life. It's
doesn't mean you shouldn't
it's
have
just
a good
wow.
time. The world is constantly renewing itself, eternally playing out the same events over and over again.
Alright.
We can
go ahead
merely
and
play
level
our
her up.
parts.
What are you trying to say?
I speak clearly. Do not blame me for the state of your mind.
I'm just looking through shit first. Alright, well. Queens. Alright, level her up later. Does that mean we have Shen unlocked as well? No. No, not Miriam, Shen.
You are the blacksmith, aren't you? I have a request.
Not now. It's my wife. She's locked in the cellar like all those who've been bitten. I'm to put them all down. But how can I kill my own wife?
Death is a path all must tread.
Shen's the
Allow
one that
me
reminds
to
me of
help.
Clefairy.
Thank
Miriam reminds
Follow
me
me.
of Clefairy as well, but Shen's the one that's just so much like Clefairy. It's hilarious. Shen is Clefairy's spirit character. Miriam is just Clefairy. Literally, if you could, if you ship Shen and Miriam together, it would make Clefairy.
My friends, I'm sorry.
Do not apologize. You grant them peace.
Here.
Mira, my love, forgive me.
Easy.
Hedrig! Help me!
I couldn't have done this without you. I'm in your debt. My name is Hedrig Aemon.
There is a way you could repay me. I seek the crown of King Leoric.
I can help you there. It's buried with his chancellor, my grandfather. You'll find his tomb in a cemetery in the Weeping Hollow. And if you see my fool apprentice out there, tell him to get back to town.
Sell stuff.
Don't
Put the button down, but still. Alright. So now we gotta find the crypt that has King Leoric's crown, which this is also tedious shit. So
when King Leoric came to court, he brought many nobles with him, and nobles, oddly enough, want noble crypts. So I showed up with my shovel, thinking to make easy profit by digging a few holes. Ha! There's no stopping their demands around here. Now, I eat, sleep, and breathe dirty, see?
Every single one of them, and the right one I will record. But there's gonna be things, bits and pieces that I'm gonna keep recording, so. I'm carrying that.
Ah, an interesting opponent.
Sometimes this shit takes fucking ever, I'm not gonna lie. Okay. The legendary helmet.
My insight grows.
And we leveled up, so as soon as we defeat these damn things, we'll see what the hell that is.
Decay and rot.
Shouldn't have that yet. But, I might know. I don't have any tools yet. Okay, I can fuck with that. Risen mages leave the corpse behind when they die or expire. Aw, that's dope. They're purple now. No, the treasure goblins are fucking easy to kill now. Where's... okay.
For every action, a consequence.
Usually a shit ton of things.
Not enough essence.
Okay. Alright,
They
here
can
they
only
come.
fight me for a little longer.
Oh, this fucking port is in. What the fuck? Honestly, I don't really understand fortresses real quick. I'm gonna defeat the remaining skeletons. It's not gonna be hard. Alright. That's it. Okay.
Weakness consumes you!
Got a new ring, and we're leveled up.
Rapma has blessed me.
What's that? Unleashing. go. Time to follow the fucking arrow. You wanna play someone there? These things called again. Tomb Guardians. I don't remember what they're called.
My essence is too low.
There's a lot of fucking skeletons. Can you just move skeletons, please? Thank you. I guess I just automatically feed off corpses. I don't fucking know. Ooh, I just move it up again.
My master would take pride.
Command the golem to target location where it collapses into a pile of unsavable corpses. Golem. Army of the Dead. Land of the Dead. Alright, so I'm gonna see what the golem looks like.
Pride in this.
Oh, that's disgusting. He's gross looking. He's like the little guy. I don't know if I want to keep the single golem, but I'll test him out with the,
No, I will not allow you to bring that monster Leoric back to this world.
He's pretty much the same power as all my little skeletal dudes.
That needs to recharge.
Better boots. Let me see what... I don't have any runes for him. Whatever. Alright, town portal is now unlocked. I'm gonna keep the golem for now, but I want to see what my little skeletal army will have once I unlock ruins and shit. Alright, I'm gonna go explore that other crypt and then use this town portal to get back.
You found the crown. Truth be told, I didn't think you'd make it back alive. Ah, it needs repair. Should be no problem. It's good to work again. There. New as the day it was placed upon the Black King's head. I need something more than making spades to occupy my mind. I want my life to mean something.
There is no higher calling than serving the balance. The priests of Rathma would welcome your aid.
Those are good gloves. This book.
My dearest Heydrich, do not feel despair, my love. You did everything you could. Our time together meant more than words can say. But in the end, fate is a cruel mistress. Your strength is needed to end the horrors that beset this world. My final wish is that you find your path. Love always. Mira.
Time for Heydrich's audio.
I would like to hear more about your grandfather, the Chancellor.
Not much to tell. I lived with my father in Chaldeum at the time. We heard that my grandfather stayed in Tristram until the end, trying to save lives. Don't know if he succeeded, but there it is. When the Skeleton King fell, my grandfather was dying from a sword wound. He had the crown sealed with him to keep it safe.
He made his choice, then. Back at your forge already?
Work needs doing. No one is going to do it for me.
You were quite upset about Mira.
I don't want to talk about my wife. Dead is dead, and gone is gone.
Alright, let's go ahead and level you up. Salvage some shit that I can't use for pirates. Hear all this. Well, looks like I can't level you up yet. That's okay. Got new banner patterns we're gonna check out. A new achievement. That one's pretty dope. I'm gonna use that one. What do we unlock? There we are. Reach level 10.
I've got some bread. I worked my hands to the bone to bring you these fine goods.
From the east shall come a monarch whose rule begins in blood and ends in... Death may be upon us all soon, but I shall do what I can. I have retrieved the crown.
Ah, at last. With it, you can unlock the sealed door in the room where you rescued me and enter the royal crypts. When you find the Skeleton King, place the crown atop his head and destroy him.
There is no other way to reach the fallen star, it seems. I have some new items that I'm certain you'll love.
Is there no justice in this world? Leoric bravely withstood Diablo's attempts to possess him, and look what he got in return. Madness and a cursed death.
Many have suffered in these lands. It shall grow worse if we do not act.
I wish that Leia could live a different life, a more normal life. But alas, such is not her fate. When I pass, there is none but her to continue my work, and the future of this world hangs in the balance.